A city councilwoman in California is fighting back against what she says is an extortion attempt to shame her on the internet. Sonoma City Council member Rachel Hundley provided these screen grabs to CBS News. She says they were part of a website that was emailed to her. The sender threatened to make the website public to harm her image unless she dropped out of her re-election race. Anna Warner spoke to Hundley about why she's not backing down.
At first, it was just utter shock.
Rachel Hundley became one of the youngest people ever elected to a city council seat in Sonoma, California. She's now 35 and about to run for a second term, but says about 2 weeks ago she got a threatening email.
As soon as I saw it, I knew exactly what they were trying to do.
The email told her, "We believe your behavior is immoral and unethical. We encourage you to reconsider your intention to run for city council." It then gave the link to a website slamming her, using her own pictures, images she herself had posted to social media, mixed with what Hundley describes as blatant lies, accusations of lascivious, drunk, and drug-addled behavior.
It's extortion because it was demanding that I do something that was using my photos to market their lies about me.
But instead of stepping aside, Hundley stepped forward and in a YouTube video told the public she'd been threatened.
Its purpose is to make me afraid, to silence another strong female voice by scaring me out of this election.
And she gave their tactics a name.
It was slut shaming.
Meaning to you, what does that mean, that phrase?
She paused before answering.
Slut shaming is an attempt to use women's sexuality against them. And it's turning it into something negative based solely on the thought that it should be shameful.
The website has since disappeared. Her video, meanwhile, has gotten more than 175,000 views.
Women have always faced harassment, women who try to make policy and run for office. But the exciting thing is so frequently people like Rachel stand up and say, like, buzz off, like, back off, enough.
So you basically felt like you were speaking for other women.
I was. My hope was that it would spread enough that potentially it would make its way to other women who might find it useful. And if I could achieve those things, I would consider it successful.
Whether she's successful in the election will be determined come November. For CBS This Morning, Anna Warner, Sonoma, California.
And we reach out to local authorities to verify Hundley's claims. They confirm that she issued a claim, but they say it's not being investigated because it doesn't rise to the level of a crime. But it's good for her to kind of own this and speak out about it. I remember recently speaking to someone, there's so few women now even running for office in college, like school president, because of the shame that can come online through social media. And that's because people shame you in a way, you know?
It couldn't have been easy for her to do that, but she is empowering other people.
Yeah, and hopefully the vermin who tried to extort her has gone back into whatever hole he came from.
That's a good word. Absolutely.